And now on to the movies, my good fiends. First up, the classic 1978 film shot in Venice, California, Slithis. Finally, nature unleashes its revenge. From the pollution of our nuclear waste came the killer we couldn't destroy. Hell hath no fury like Slithis. And the description: when radiation leaks into the ocean, a flesh-eating monster rises from the depths to wreak havoc on the bohemian enclave of Venice, California. The creature is really cool looking. I like the creature a lot. He holds up. He looks great in the film. The film is totally watchable. Okay, it's not the greatest screenplay in the world. It's a film you can watch from beginning to end without hitting the fast forward very much. So that is Slithis from 1978, and I have got a tasty little trailer for you right now.
Slithis. 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 A man in search of something that could not exist. A horror so terrifying that no one would believe. Slithis, spawned from a nuclear hell, it forages for food to survive.
What happened? I don't know, but I don't want to be sitting without power when that thing finishes the job.
Slithis. 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 Rated PG.
Next up, we have God Told Me To, 1976, Larry Cohen. Now, if you guys know about Larry Cohen, he is responsible for such films as It's Alive, Q the Winged Serpent, The Stuff. In other words, unusual science fiction horror films that I really like a lot. And God Told Me To from 1976 is no exception. This is a really strange flick. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. As it says in the description, a detective uncovers evidence of a malevolent alien messiah while investigating a series of senseless murders committed by random New Yorkers. And this one stars Tony LoBianco, who was very popular in the 1970s and 80s. And Sandy Dennis is also in this film, along with Andy Kaufman. He doesn't have a huge role in the film, but his particular role stands out. And here's a trailer for God Told Me To.
On December 25th, 1953, a child is born, a virgin birth. Tomorrow, all civilization will tremble under his almighty power.
Sacrifices to your God are nothing new.
Are you going to tell me all those people are meant to die?
Why did you attack all those people?
God told me to.
Next up, we have the 1977 Nazi zombie schlocker, Shockwaves. As it says on the cover of the key art, the best of the Nazi zombie movies, starring Peter Cushing, Brooke Adams, John Carradine. Now, I did like this film. I liked it when I saw it the first time back in the late 70s. I've seen it a few times. I even have the one-sheet movie poster laying around here somewhere. Brutally vicious zombie stormtroopers, engineered by Nazis in secret during World War II, begin to rise from the depths for blood off the Florida coast. Peter Cushing, Brooke Adams, John Carradine, and Don Stout in a film by Ken Wiederhorn. Once again, a big plus about this film is that the zombie Nazis look really good. The makeup effects are good. The story is reasonably good. Look, it's good enough to watch the film once or twice, maybe 3 times. On that basis, I recommend it. Next up, we have the 1975 sub-classic, The Stepford Wives, starring Catherine Ross. This may be the first sci-fi horror women's lib film ever made. Not sure about that, but I get the feeling that it is. As it says in the description, a modern woman and her family, new to the town of Stepford, starts to see that the wives in town are suspiciously perfect and submissive to their men. Starring Catherine Ross in the lead role, Paula Prentice, Tina Louise is also in this film, along with Peter Masterson and Franklin Cover, directed by Brian Forbes. And I have a short trailer for you.
A very modern suspense story from the author of Rosemary's Baby. The Stepford Wives, about what men can do behind closed doors.
They were telling me about the men's association. Right now, it's strictly men only.
Not to mention that creepy men's association.
We moved here about 2 months ago, and Ed joins this men's association. Anything that gets him out of the house nights is fine with me.
I like to watch women doing little domestic chores.
You came to the right town. I want to please him now. I'll just die if I don't get this recipe. It took me so long to get the upstairs floor to shine.
Charmaine's changed, Carol Van Zandt's changed, and so have all those other women's club members. I'm getting the hell out of Stepford.
Next up, it's everyone's favorite half-man, half-octopus film, Octaman from 1971. I had to put this in here. It is sci-fi horror. Yes, it is kind of a schlocker. But the Octaman, if I recall correctly, was created by Rick Baker. While on an expedition in Mexico to research radiation levels in the water, Slithis again, a group of scientists discover a creature who is part man, part octopus. And this film stars Kerwin Matthews and Jeff Morrow, David Essex, to name a few, directed by Harry Essex. Now, I don't have a trailer for you, but I do have a couple of short clips when Octaman attacks. Check these out.
Yeah, but we still got that log to negotiate. You ever hear of reverse gear? The same way we got in, we'll get out.
Next up, we have one of my favorite sci-fi horror films from the 70s. Julie Christie carries The Demon Seed. Fear for Her. Demon Seed, 1977, adapted from the novel by Dean R. Koontz. A scientist creates a supercomputer that seeks info on human beings. As the AI slowly takes over the house, it fulfills its darkest desires. Starring Julie Christie, Fritz Weaver, and Garrett Graham, amongst others. The acting is great in this film. I love the story. It's well done. The effects are really cool. All around, just a really solid sci-fi horror film. If you haven't seen it, it's on Tubi. Highly recommended, folks.